So for some time I have this cool idea of making GMod Realism in virtual reality, since VR is really immersive and I guess realistic. But there is one problem. The only VR headset that I own is the Oculus Quest 2 that barely works. So that's where the sponsor of this video comes. Thank you so much Pimax for sponsoring this video and sending me the Pimax Crystal Super. If you aren't really familiar with Pimax and their headsets, let me real quick tell you something about them, because this is genuinely insane. The Crystal Super, aka the headset they sent me, has 4K resolution on each eye, 140 FOV, eye tracking with dynamic foveated rendering, and mainly the headset looks really freaking sick. So this is definitely gonna add up to the immersion. There's also the Crystal Lite, which has a little worse specs than the Crystal Super, but it is a lot more affordable. The only actual downside of these headsets is probably the price, where the Pimax Crystal Lite costs around 825 euros and the Pimax Crystal Super costs around 1600 euros. But if you are a big VR enthusiast, it is definitely worth the money. Playing with these headsets on the highest settings is absolutely unreal. I seriously see a lot more clearly in the headset than in real life. And I'm thinking about it, I should probably get glasses or something. And this is still not everything. These headsets also have the QLED displays, which means that black is actually black and not some grey ugly looking color. It's really similar to OLED displays. If you are interested in Pimax, you can go check them out through my affiliate link, and if you are gonna be buying something, you can use some of my codes there on the screen for a really good discount. Also, I'm most probably gonna make an entire video dedicated to the Pimax Crystal Super, because I have a lot more things to say about this headset. Okay, so now we have an actually good headset to play with, but we still have one problem. One of the main things about GMod Realism is reshade, aka the thing that actually makes the game look like something. But I wasn't able to get reshade working in VR, the game was just constantly crashing. So the next thing I was thinking about was using G-Shader library for some sick post-processing effects. And who could have thought, they didn't really work neither. So now I have two options, either keep the normal GMod visuals or I didn't think of the second option. If somebody knows a way to actually play Gmod in VR with reshade, then let me know. So what's the plan now? It's not looking great so far, but maybe some add-ons could make this still good. So I installed some gun mods for VR and well, they didn't work neither. For some reason they just broke right after I started making this video, but after a bit of fixing and reinstalling I managed to get the guns to work. And surprisingly, the guns aren't actually that bad. And if there wasn't enough problems already, we have another small problem, because this VR mod has only support for right-handed people. And because I need to be special, I am left-handed, so I'm gonna have to learn how to aim and shoot with my right hand. Wow, that's great, my aim is gonna suck ass even more than normally. Okay, enough with the negatives, because there are actually some positives, like the fact that I don't have to be looking for any mods that add view bobbing or make the gun movements more realistic, because, well, I'm playing in VR, so finally I don't have to sweat my ass off with making realistic bodycam gun movement. Okay, enough talking, let's actually find some more mods than just weapons. Okay, so the next most important add-ons that we need are replacements. So here I found the Alex Overhaul, which basically replaces auto textures with half-life Alex textures. And for the models, we have these three add-ons actually, that, yeah, I mean, they just replace the props. I really feel like that those add-ons are gonna be really important for this, because, you know, in VR, you can see every texture like 10 times more clearly than actually on the monitor, so... But replacements aren't the only mods that we need, so I also installed some basic mods like better movement, some footstep sounds, and... Lifeblood? Oh shit, Lifeblood! That is my new very realistic blood mod. I think you should definitely go check it out, just saying. Thank you, Kazan, for letting me use your blood textures. Here to go, dude. Okay, so now we are in game, and I don't really know what to set up here. I can get guns. I have a gun. Here's Kleiner. Oh my god. Now I can kiss Kleiner in 4K, dude. Oh my god, dude. I'm sorry, mister. Oh yeah. Isn't this beautiful? This is my new mod, guys. My two new mods, actually. This is the bodycam bleeding mod, and this is the lifeblood mod. Actually, the bleeding has its own settings, where you can change the brightness and some other beautiful thingies, so... How do I... Oh, whoa. What the... Oh my... Okay, the no-clip is a little freaky, but okay. Okay, honestly, these are the Insurgency 2 weapons, I'm pretty sure, and they are actually really fire, not gonna lie. The weapons feel, for some reason, these weapons really feel better than in like fucking Bone Lab. And the blood is just amazing, dude. Fuck. You see that? You see those wounds? Dude. Download the mod now, dude. These weapons are really fucking sick, not gonna lie. Wow, this is so immersive, guys, so immersive. We don't have any post-processing effects because, honestly, I don't know if it's just because of the headset that has fucking 4K, or does it actually look this immersive and good on every headset, but, you know, this does look good. So, I don't even think we need any reshade or anything, so... Hello, sir. Could I get one cheeseburger, please? Sir? Excuse me, sir? I wanted one cheeseburger, sir! What the fuck am I doing in my life, dude? Also, the ragdolls are pretty cool. It's the... I forgot how it's called. Yeah, here, Artagdoll. What a fucking name, dude. It's basically like... Reactdoll, but I guess a little better. I don't know, dude. I don't even know if it's like worth doing some montage with me killing NPCs, dude, because this is nothing crazy, dude. I can just do this on PC, but I guess I can do something. I hope nobody's gonna be behind these doors, guys. Oh my god! Ah, fuck, no! God damn it! Fuck! I'm bleeding! God! No! Fuck! Fuck! God. I don't know what more to do here, Hi guys. Today I'm gonna be vlogging, I'm gonna shoot out this entire house full of bad people. Right. Okay, small MP5. I don't even know if somebody's gonna watch this part, dude. I'm just gonna be playing this map, dude. I'm gonna commentate it like a professional. I feel like a gangster. Okay, the blood actually looks good, dude. I'm actually impressed by myself. Fuck, why am I... What? Fuck is... I missed. This was immersive, guys. This was realistic. I'm just gonna one-hand this. Oh, hell yeah. This is so realistic. Can it... Okay, this does actually look sick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually not that disappointed in myself. I don't really know what to talk about right now. I'm just... I don't know, I'm not a good commentator. I just killed this guy! Did you see that? Hell yeah. This is so realistic. Whew. Alright, so honestly I wouldn't really call this a success because, well, I wasn't able to use the probably most important part of GMod Realism, aka Appreciate, so I wouldn't really call this GMod Realism, but more like basic GMod VR experience. But I'm still gonna put GMod Realism in the title for views, of course. But honestly, I don't see this as a bad thing, because even though we don't have reshade or any other post-processing things, in VR the game feels a lot more realistic than it feels on flat screen. And also, I didn't really find any collections for GMod VR that were straight up headed for realism like mine. So if you happen to have a VR headset and would like to play GMod in VR, then I would be glad if you would try out my very immersive VR collection. And if you don't have a VR headset, then I'm just gonna remind you of the great sponsor of this video, Pimax, where you can buy probably the most immersive, realistic feeling headset on the market right now. Anyways, thanks for watching and see ya.